I had exactly $3.27 in my bank account. My rent was due in 6 hours. No family, no friends, no backup plan. And then, a complete stranger changed my life forever. Story begins. Emily Carter never thought life would break her this fast. At 26, she had a decent job, a small apartment in Chicago, and just enough hope to believe everything would be okay. Until one email destroyed it all. "We regret to inform you." Laid off. No warning, no second chance. Just like that, her world collapsed. The first month, she survived on savings. The second month, she started selling her things. Her TV, her coffee machine, even the necklace her mom gave her before she passed away. By the third month, she was out of everything. Emily sat on the floor of her apartment, staring at her phone. Bank balance, $3.27. Rent due, $1,200. She laughed. Not because it was funny, but because sometimes when life hits too hard, laughing is easier than crying. She called her landlord. "Hi, Mr. Reynolds. I just need a few more days." A pause, then a cold voice. "You've already had extra time, Emily. If you can't pay by tonight, I'll have to ask you to leave." Click. Emily sat there, frozen. No one to call, no one to help. She opened her contacts list, scrolled, and realized something terrifying. There was no one she could ask. The breaking point. That evening, she walked into a small grocery store, not to shop, just to escape reality. The warm lights, the quiet music, it felt safe. She picked up a loaf of bread, then put it back. She couldn't even afford that. As she turned to leave, she bumped into someone. "Oh, I'm so sorry," she said quickly. "It's okay," the man replied with a gentle smile. He looked around 60, simple clothes, calm eyes. He asked, "Rough day?" Emily forced a smile. "You could say that." He nodded like he understood more than she said. A small conversation. They stood there for a moment, awkward, quiet. Then he asked, "Do you believe that life can change in a single day?" Emily let out a small laugh. "Not really." He smiled. "I do." She didn't know why, but something about him felt different, safe. So for the first time in weeks, she told someone the truth. "I lost my job, I can't pay my rent, and I don't know what I'm going to do." Her voice cracked. She looked away, embarrassed. "I'm sorry, I don't even know why I'm telling you this." The man didn't interrupt, didn't judge, he just listened. Then he said something unexpected. "Wait here." The moment that changed everything. Emily watched as he walked to the counter, spoke to the cashier, then came back. He handed her a small paper bag. "What is this?" she asked. "Just something to get you through tonight." Inside was bread, milk, and a small envelope. Emily's heart raced. "What is this?" "Open it when you get home," he said softly. Before she could say anything, he was gone. Just like that. A stranger who appeared out of nowhere and disappeared the same way. The envelope. Back in her apartment, Emily sat on the floor again. The same place, but everything felt different. Her hands trembled as she opened the envelope. Inside, a check for $1,500. Her eyes widened. No way! Tears streamed down her face. There was also a note. "Sometimes we all need a little help. Don't give up, and when you can, help someone else." Emily broke down, not because of the money, but because someone cared. A complete stranger cared. The aftermath. The next day, she paid her rent, stayed in her apartment, kept going. She found a part-time job, then another. Months later, a full-time opportunity. Slowly, life started rebuilding itself, but she never forgot that night or that man. The twist. 1 year later, Emily walked into the same grocery store, not as someone broken, but as someone stronger. She stood at the counter and saw a young man arguing with the cashier. "I swear I'll pay later. I just need this food." Emily froze. It was like looking at her past. She stepped forward. "I'll pay for it," she said. The man looked shocked. "You don't have to." "I know," Emily smiled, "but I want to." As she handed him the bag, she slipped something inside, a small envelope. Fursal ending. Later that night, the young man opened it. Inside was money and a note. "Someone once helped me when I had nothing. Now it's my turn. One day, it will be yours." Powerful ending line. Sometimes, angels don't have wings. Sometimes, they're just strangers in a grocery store.